progress here. John Doerr, Coffman Truck Sales. Eric Dobby and I are coming to you live today, but we are going to give this a shot and see if we can get it figured out because it is quite the adventure to do your first live video on YouTube. This will be our second run at it, but quick attempt. And
And
Eric Dobby!
hey, John, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Hopefully they can hear us this time.
I hope so too, man. Because we say hi. Oh, here we go. Coffman Truck Sales. Watch live now. There you go.
Yeah, look at us. We're in the roll, man. This is
Hey,
fantastic.
no, this is hey. We got matching. We got matching
Yeah,
shirts. So
we're in the zone here, man. I like this. Yeah.
that's
But I didn't
awesome.
wear my pink today. I meant to. I apologize. Next time, maybe we'll give it a
No, no,
phone
no.
call.
What do I got on here?
You're ready to go golfing.
Ready for golfing. Yeah.
Hey, so fantastic start to the into the year, right? I think Eric and I were talking this morning. We're just trying to get things wrapped up, get our customers what they're looking for. I know big tax benefits to getting
Yeah.
stuff across the curb right now, but I think Eric, you wanted to talk what we were going to talk about what we did really well in 25 and what where we want to go in 26, right?
Absolutely. Couple of nuggets maybe for the other salesmen out there that are listening. Hopefully.
Well, we'll teach them everything we know, right?
I don't know about that, but it's
You
all
know,
good. Hey, listen, one of the things I'd love to talk about is time management. You hear a lot about people saying, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to this. Well,
yeah,
for the last year, I worked on something called the 512s, the 512. So, real quickly, there's 5 sets of 12 minutes in an hour. So what I do as a habit, which is fantastic for time management, is I actually set my timer for 12 minutes, and my 512s are, which you can change them up if you want, but I believe in exercise. So I swing a kettlebell for 12 minutes. I read a book, and I'm actually on my 31st book now in a year,
it's
just reading
incredible.
12 minutes a day,
Right.
which is fantastic. Number three is I am learning another language. I speak Spanish because I have a lot of Hispanic customers. So I take Spanish lessons every day. I work on my Spanish. And number four, I love to play music. I love it. And you know this, I love playing guitar. So I actually keep my
Ding ding
guitar
ding
in the
ding ding
office.
ding 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 ding.
It's been a long time since I rock and roll. So I play 12 minutes of guitar. And then last but not least, my fifth 12 is gratitude. You know, I'm a huge card sender. You've been the recipient of a whole bunch of cards from me, but I send out.
Bless you. They're
You're
fantastic.
you're
Thank
very
you very
welcome.
much.
You're very welcome. I think gratitude becomes our edge on our competition, but I take those 12 minutes and I send out some thank you cards to my customers. So that's my 512s. I hope that helps people in 2026 for a little time management because I do mine from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning, my 512. So I start the day with 5 positive things. There you go.
And so I just started doing the 12-minute reading because you don't get enough time on a paper book. We all stay up to date on the internet of things and we're constantly on our devices, right? But so the trick that you shared with me on that 12 minutes of reading, I just in the last week I've been giving it a go and I've really enjoyed it. Like I was looking at a book the other day, I was like, man, I need 12 minutes. And so I just grabbed the book, I started reading on for 12 minutes and it was fantastic, right? And then you told me another trick. You said that you open up the front page of the book, you
Yep.
sign the date started,
Yep,
and
sign the date and my initial, the date I started. Yep. And
and
then when
then
I'm done,
closing out.
I close it out. Yep. And actually, the key to the 512s is setting your timer. You got to, once you set the timer, you really focus and you say, hey, for 12 minutes, I can exercise. For 12 minutes, I can read. For 12 minutes, I can send out some thank you cards.
Right.
And when the bell rings, you're done. How cool is that?
See, I think that's pretty slick, right? And then the other piece and I apologize, guys, we did another video, except it didn't have any sound. So we've learned a few things along the way here. But I think the other question that you had asked was what were some things that we actually did really well in 25 that we wanted to bring forward into 26? And my comment there is, one of the other brands we represent, Volvo, came out with a new product. So we had to and I had driven trucks all through fresh out of the army, through college, and all this other stuff. So I knew the Volvo product really well. But then jumping into this all new thing, it was like a whole new world. And our customers who had been driving that same product for 30 years were sitting here saying, golly, how do I make this work? So, it took a lot of time with me and an owner's manual and talking with other friends in the field, and then finally figuring out how each one of these steps go. And now you've got an experienced product out there that's doing really well from just any of those standpoints. And even Azuzu, right? Like we came out with a whole new UV windshield, right? Like just cool stuff, right? And then
Yeah,
when you sat there, I remember when they first brought that out, and I was watching one window that didn't have any UV protection on it relative to the other one. I was like, man, I want the one with the UV protection. That's nice stuff, right?
that's
So
awesome.
yeah, just learning more about product was a big piece that I think was successful in 2025 for us. So
Well, that's
um,
one thing I could always work on product knowledge. As you know, the game changes constantly in the truck business, so there's always something to learn. So
right,
that's a great tip for not only the listeners out there, but for me. Hey,
yep,
there's always something more to learn. And
yep.
that keeps you sharp, and it translates to your customers. A little product knowledge. Good for you.
Well, see, and I think if we do this again, we can have a whole lot more fun because now we know how to use it. So when we have just this moment, something new comes out, I think we got to get together and have a little mini live session. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea for 2026 because one, I appreciate the way you are on social media. You bring a lot to the Coffman Trucks, which is fantastic out in the Midwest. I'm always out on Truck Trends Tip of the Week. You can follow both of us, and hopefully we bring some value added resources to our customers and maybe some other sales professionals in the industry.
Yep. And that tip of the week, that's good stuff, man. I really enjoyed it. And I've met all your chase drivers. If one of those chase drivers ever winds up in Chicago, I'm going to eat
You
it
mean
up, man. Those
Gary?
guys are fun. Yes.
Gary,
But I
Gary.
heard just have coffee ready for him, right?
Yeah, that's all you gotta have, man. Oh, and by the way, your video last week with the text describing something that was really good, and I think I want to implement that because that gives your text some exposure,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
also that was very value added to the topic that you presented last week. So I'm glad you did
Yeah.
that. Glad
Yeah,
you did that.
that was a whole new when Volvo came out with that. And I'm sorry, I'm wearing the Isuzu stuff talking about Volvo. I feel kind of guilty, but when they came out with that new 24-volt system, that's where they took these 12-volt batteries, tied them together to make them into 24-volt. But they have this ultra capacitor on them, which is enough energy to start a truck 10 times. I mean, that's a lot of juice in that thing. So sit here and you got guys that are like, oh, well, I'll isolate and test the battery. And it's like, wait. Yeah, that ultra capacitor's got to come off, and that thing's got enough to knock out a horse. So let's be careful with that. So yes, thanks for saying something. Uh that has been a lot of fun. So we're
Good,
gonna
good.
keep doing that. Tech Tip Tuesday is gonna rock and roll.
Beautiful. Well, let's do this
Yeah.
again. And
All
I
right.
just want to finish with my appreciation to you. Keep doing it. Some great health for you and your family in 2026. And thank you, as always, putting a smile on my face. We had fun down in Atlanta, too. That was a great time.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Yes.
Yep.
All right, brother. It's good to see you. Thanks for all the awesomeness. I really appreciate having to get to know you this year and the years prior, and I'm really looking forward to 26. I think it's gonna be amazing. So
It will. You take care. God bless you, brother.
see you, brother.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye.